Hello again. Welcome back to the Maui HexaDome. We're going to be doing something for the first time today. You may have noticed that the board is different than usual, and that's because BanzaiZAP and I have our big boy pants on, and we are going to try out a Ziggurat scenario for the very first time.
Completely wearing.
It's true. This is Witchland, which is the Ziggurat version of Assault. Things work the same way, but also not. Rather than the deployment zones also being scoring zones, these little sections around this, what they call the ziggurats, these Y-shaped, these are the scoring zones, these 3 hexes. And it's going to be a matter of how many Aristos you've got in each scoring zone. At the end of a round will determine how many points you get. First to 8 wins, no points for frags on this one, but I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of frags regardless because of what's going on. So for this game, I am running with the Thermopylae Maximus. We have the variant Valkyrie, Elven Archer Luna, and Final Boss for color.
Coming in for BanzaiZAP side, we've got Hexer himself. Since this is indeed Witchland, we might as well have the witch herself, the fantasy version. And I'm going to be using Lei Gong, somebody I don't use very much, so let's see if we can give him a fair shot. Miyamoto to kill lots of stuff, and Hammerhead to, well, also kill lots of stuff.
Right.
Primus is underdog, so he can decide if he wants to deploy first or make me.
Deployment zones in this version are different. I have got odds, so I can deploy in 1, 3, and 5. BanzaiZAP has even, so he gets 2, 4, and 6. And we are going to start out with the moose. There.
I'm going to start out with the other moose. There.
Okay. Valkyrie. Here. There we
We're going to set up Li Gong in a place where he can get to a place to take shots at people.
Elven Archer Luna.
Hexer is going to be in a place to help get Lei Gong where he wants to be.
Aha! And Final Boss. All right, so as underdog as well, I will choose the first scoring Ziggurat.
Yes, indeed.
And it is going to be this one.
All righty then. Now the Ziggurats do not block line of sight or movement, so we can just cross straight through them.
Yes.
Yeah, they are no cover either.
Okay. I have cards. I have places. I have things. I am ready to go.
I am still deciding.
Okay, then.
Let's do it like that. Whether it works or not, we will have to wait and see.
Okay, are we ready for round 1, turn 1?
We have our cards. We are all placed and initialized. Round 1, turn 1. The head.
Maximus.
Maxie may decide if he wants to go first or not.
Maximus will go first. And is going to spend 2 for 3 movement. It's tempting. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're just going to plant ourselves right there.
Taking a spot in the zone.
I'm going to move this for now just to keep it a little bit out of the way.
Fair enough.
And that is Moose's turn.
Okay.
I think I have an idea what Hammerhead's going to do.
Hammerhead, I'm just trying to make sure he's got the range to do it. If he is lucky and gets to here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If he's unlucky and doesn't get to there, he'll have to do something else. So what he's going to do is this. Yes, I do have my second for that. He's attempt to overdosing himself.
Yep. Do remember to roll the right dice.
Yes, overdose is an orange and a yellow. Successful dose, no second,
switch.
but he still does get his one move.
Yep. And of course, 1 poison.
And 1 poisson. He will attempt to spend a second point to do the same. This time he does.
Yes.
So he gets the 1 movement,
And the switch.
which is 2 poisons. 1 for the normal and 1 for the switch. We are now within range of Luna to do a battering ram.
Yep.
And I get 3 bangs for the poisons, plus a green and 2 blue.
I am going to put a blue and a reroll onto this.
Whereas I'm just going to simply add a yellow.
Okay.
So I guess we all know what decks people are playing.
So you do have 3 automatic
3
stars
bangs on top.
ready.
Woo! So I have a total of 5 bangs.
Yep. Hang on. I do have a reroll.
Good thing.
It's not really going to matter. Actually, I guess the question is, not really.
He could get two, oh, I don't know if that would help. Yeah. It's a tough choice.
Let's see.
I think the green is still the best option.
Yeah, because that takes that. No, it's not. It is not going to matter in the end because you, even with that, you've got more than
4
enough
still
to.
get in.
Yep, to get
And
it.
I've got 2 to block your 2 coming at me.
Yep, and I get no bangs or anything. So that is going to be a frag and a card for you.
3 points are enough to remove all 3 poison tokens.
Yep.
I would have needed to do the
Oh,
display
that's right.
somatic first. I'm going to say I missed it and not bother display somatic.
No, I would much rather you actually did it.
Okay, then I will displace you here and displace myself within 2.
Yep. Okay.
Needs to happen before the roll.
For the actual roll, yes.
Okay, and I will draw the card.
Yep. No victory points though.
Nope. And that's it for Mr. Hammerhead.
Okay. Moving on to turn 2.
Turn 2
Will
is
be-
Hexer herself.
Will be fast for you because it was going to be Luna's turn.
Ah, okay. So Hexer's going to see if she can motivate Mr. Legume. We're going to target him with a Vade Retro. His 3 yellows. 1 success and a switch.
Ooh, you get a 1 and 1.
1 and a 1. Vade Retro. No primary, but I've got
you
2
get a self
secondaries.
Yes.
She's going to take the 2 boops. Boop, boop.
Okay.
Point number 3. Point number 3. Yes to both.
Yep. 1 and 1.
Boop, boop.
2 more.
Which she spends on movement.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is it for Hexer.
Okie doke.
That is it for turn 2.
Turn 3. Final boss.
Legon.
Lego gets first.
Now, the question is, did I get myself close enough? I think I did. So we're first going to spend 2.
Oh, did you get yourself your smoke counters?
Well, I'm going to be using one right now.
We got to find the specific ones for you.
Everybody else gets lots of smoke.
'Cause there are
Here's
two.
one. Legong. Okay, I'm going to place a smoke
Here-
within range of 3.
Here is your other one.
Thank you. And then place myself within that smoke.
Yes.
He then flips his card. And you are within range 4.
Yep.
And he's within smoke. So it's 3 oranges and a critical bang.
Yes. I still get my defense. Which
Yes, you
is
do.
a green and a blue.
I believe you also get cover from that guy because he's blocking some of your
Yes,
vertices.
I would get an extra black from that. Ooh, nice
roll.
roll.
Strong roll
Jeez.
there. So I'm going to spend 2 shields to nullify 2 shields.
Okay. And that's going to be enough then to kill Valkyrie. Because Valkyrie has 4 and you just did 4 points of damage.
Because of the critical extra.
Yep.
Got it.
Oh, man, this is a bad
Late
first
start.
round for me. So that is another frag and a card for you.
And that is the end of Legong's turn.
Okay. Final boss will go. He is going to spend 2 for 4 movement. Let's see. One, 2, 3, 4.
He's trying to keep me out of the zone.
Oh, yes. No. All right. And then we are going to spend 2 to keep your eyes open on Musashi.
Musashi, this is a red attack.
Yes, it is. It is an actual attack.
Got a green and a blue.
I've got a red, an orange, and a yellow. Is there anything?
I think he's going to try to tough this one out.
Let's see. Is that what I want to do? Yep. 1 and 1.
1 and 1. 1 and 1.
1 and 1. However,
We got 2 frackers.
yes, and we are going to use. How do we want to do this? Do I want to stun you or do I want to give you -2 movement?
Tired, but
We're going to stun you. So that we'll use the 2 bangs and there will be no damage or anything otherwise.
Okay, but I'm stunned, so
Yep.
he's at -1 bang, so things like his trying to disengage is now much more difficult.
Yep. And that will end final boss's turn.
Okay, end of turn 3, moving on to turn 4 of round 1.
It's been Valkyrie, but that's not
Musashi.
happening.
Well, since he's got full movement, I think we're just going to avoid the issue.
Okay.
2 for 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 for 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nothing I can do about that.
And I think I'm willing to say that's all, folks.
Okay, so that is going to be 1 victory point for each of us.
So round 1.
Underdog will flip to
Switch
you.
hands. Which means I'm going to put the zone, to nobody's surprise, in the pocket over here.
Kind of figure. Okay. Oh, and of course, we each get a card.
Well, we each get 2 because we also scored a victory point.
Is that true?
Well, I thought that was part of every game if you score victory points, but it doesn't say call that out specifically here.
Right, so I think we just get the card for the end of the round. Because normally they do have a little picture on it.
No, that's when you get a victory point and a card, as opposed to scoring victory points at the end of the game. Well, we get it. I thought we would, but we can go without for now.
I thought it specifically said.
I thought that was part of the actual end step, not part of the scoring phases.
That's all. That's all the new stuff, not the old stuff.
Regardless, let's do initiative. Luna and Valkyrie. And odd spaces.
First round.
Yeah, that was much more brutal than I had anticipated.
Shots.
Yeah,
I got a lot of really good rolls there.
rolls.
It was
just placement and the way you went.
Yeah. That was just a nasty, nasty, nasty first round. Let's see if we can maintain momentum.
Okay, yes. Both players draw tap during the recovery phase.
Okay.
Both players draw tap card and get players turn at least one victory point, draw a second card.
Good, 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 good. We like cards.
We do.
Cards are a good.
Cards are great.
So let's try it like this.
Okay, so he is in that actual space.
Kind of risky, but I think I'm going to try it.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
This is going to be interesting.
What do you keep doing what you're doing?
He wants to show it off to the camera better.
I'm just, yeah, because it's impossible to see. I'm just saying if this works. Just play.
Okay. It makes it much more difficult for me to deal with, but you know.
Think about the viewers.
Okay, are we ready for
Round 2, turn 1. Moosey Man.
Three.
Actually, Musashi's stun would have flipped at the end of his go. Because he went after he was
Yes, yes.
I'm going to do the one that everybody likes. I get to drive. Okay.
Well, I mean, you get to pick a card, too. All right. But I do appreciate more cards.
And I shuffle and draw an extra one. Shuffle, shuffle.
Just pick the one that says draw two cards.
I draw
Just
one.
pick the one that says draw two cards.
Hey, I picked the one that says draw 2 cards. Okay, now I've got all my cards in my hand. Now we can play this game properly. Now Musashi.
Hit 6 witches in a row.
I think, well, trouble is that he can't just try to disengage from Maximus, because Maximus is almost impossible to disengage from.
Do you
So-
have a green disengage on you? No,
No, he does not. So I might as well see if I can try to chop him in half.
That is a perfectly valid thing to do.
So I'm going to spend 3 on that,
On the choppy.
and I'm going to kick in an extra orange. So I have a red, 2 orange, and a blue.
You know what? I'm going to add an orange and a reroll, too, just because I like rerolls.
Swing it
Rerolls
back.
are good.
The old
Green.
shield bash.
Blue.
Exactly.
That's a spear.
Or big antlers. How about that?
It's just a big old shield.
Nice. My dice are still with me.
Ah, but so are
I
mine.
assume that's going to remove this.
Well,
or remove the
But hang on, because I have a reroll.
Oh,
We are going to reroll this one. Yes!
nice. So will you be removing one of my dice?
I am going to remove that one.
This one is removed.
That way I remove 2 instead of 1.
Since we're not playing AGL.
Yep. Now, you will block the damage coming at you because you have 2
One
shields.
is coming in on you regardless.
And I will take 1 point. Because my shield will block that one.
I'm just seeing if there's any other switcheroos I want to play with.
And I am not going to use my shield and an exclamation point to taunt you because you're already attacking me. So
Exactly. In which case, he's going to spend the other 2. It's only a green will get away from you.
only a green will get away from me. because I have one of those. Well, I will.
But only one.
Yeah, that's true.
So if I get 2, so I'm going to try to get away from you. I've got an orange and a yellow. I could get up to 3.
Actually, no, that's not true. It's my disengage, which is the critical success.
I'm talking about getting away from
Yeah.
you.
So you're spending 2 to
I'm
try
2
to
for movement.
run away.
Oh, shoot. I forgot. I didn't have to.
However, you still got away because I have 2 shields.
I did 1 damage. I could have booped away 1.
Yes.
And then just moved.
Yes.
But instead, I'm just going to get the heck out of here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That is where Musashi ends up.
Sounds good.
After having poked Maximus.
All right. So Valkyrie is going to reappear
Here.
with a -2 energy if I can find it.
Yep.
It is there.
Put her right back. Same spot.
Yes. Yes, I did.
I don't think she intends to stay there.
I am attempting to use Odin's breath. Are you going to do it?
I am going to know that.
Yep. Good. Get that out of your hand.
Don't walk up and chop Lee Gogan halfly.
Yep.
That would have been pretty funny.
It would have been pretty funny, actually, but so
That's sort of what the no is for.
yep. Okay. We've got to do 2 for 4 movement. One, two, three, and that will end Valkyrie's turn.
Moving on to turn 2 of round 2.
Final boss.
The head.
You are underdog.
Spending 2 for movement. And he's done.
Okay. All right. So final boss is going to spend 2 for 4 movement. 1, 2, 3.
He's got the obstacle. He's going to throw it.
And he is going to whip an obstacle at Hexer.
At Hexer. So Hexer's declared an attack. So she's going to get the super bonus Hexer defense.
Fair enough. Okay, so place it on a free space adjacent. So we are going to place that sucker here.
Yellow.
And this is a 2 orange and a yellow mobobber.
I get a bonus shield on top of it.
Right.
And I'm going to add a blue because I don't want to risk losing Hexer at all. If at all possible.
Ugh, another really not good roll. Nothing.
Then I'm going to keep what I got. How many stars were it?
2.
So I do have 1 extra.
You have 2 extra.
No, I've only got, oh, that's right, because I got the extra. Oh,
Yes. So you've actually got enough for
Double
2
boop.
loops.
boop, boop.
Okay. All right, so that was 3 movements.
Mm-hmm. And a specialty.
4.
Mm-hmm.
And now
He clobbers Musashi.
we're going to attempt to do that thing.
Okay. Musashi's got a green and a blue on his defense.
And I have a red, orange, and yellow. And maybe we'll roll better this time, but I'm not counting on it. See, I told you the dice were already pre-cursed.
I touched them to or something.
No, that never works. No.
Who poked on the bass?
I got 1.
Ooh.
1 got in.
And we are stunning you again.
Ah, he is re-stunned. Musashi is tangled up in final boss.
Yep. I am okay with that. Still did 1 point of damage. Would like to have done more, but better than getting brutalized. Okay, and that will
That's
Hammerhead is
it
gone.
for turn 2. Turn 3.
Luna.
Legong. Legong. Trouble is, Luna's just gonna show up and shoot somebody.
The thought had occurred to me, yes.
Let's see how difficult we can make this. Can't really protect Hammerhead too well. I can protect him a little bit. Okay, Legong, in his normal mode, because that's where he is,
Yes.
spends 2 to plant a smoke, which went away,
It's underneath him. Yep.
to plant a fresh smoke here and port into it.
Okay. So that is 2.
He's then going to spend 2 to plant some smoke here and port into it.
Okay.
Right. He then sits on his final point.
Okie doke.
I block. Oh, that was stupid. I needed to block from here, not from here. You're coming on odds.
Yep.
Never mind.
Get it together, man. Good God.
Well, I've got it well blocked in case you show up in full.
The entire screen.
No.
Over.
All right. So, yes, Luna is coming in. She is coming in here.
And shooting Hammerhead. Hammerhead has no cover. Or is she shooting Hexer? I guess becomes another target of opportunity from there.
Yep. Because I've only got 1 shot. Yeah, we're going to shoot Hexer.
That's I am very sad about.
Isn't Hexer's defense still like ridiculous?
It is until the end of the round, so it is still ridiculous.
Yep, but I have a better chance of doing damage against her than I do have against...
Green,
Hammerhead.
blue, yellow, and a shield.
Because Hammerhead is also a green and a blue, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, because Hexer's got 3 and Hammerhead has 5.
Okay. This is +1 shield.
Yep. Do I want to do this? Yes. Okay, so I have a red, a orange, and a automatic success, and no other boni. 3. Remember, you have the...
That's right, 3.
Oh!
Who gets in anyway?
Yeah, 1's getting in anyways. Okay, let me see. So there's nothing there. So 2, so that's not going to... No switch there. Yeah, I'll take the 1.
Yeah, I'm going to use the extra for a boot.
Nothing I can do about that. And that will end Luna's turn. And Hexer will walk into the score. Well, she can't just walk in.
Right. But now we're on to turn 4.
Maximus.
I will actually let Maximus go, just so he can do his thing.
Okay. Two, 4, 3 movement. 1, 2, 3.
He can't throw obstacles.
No, he cannot throw obstacles. Why? What else would you do?
Inspired out.
And
Always help with people.
Thank you.
actually, you know what we're going to do instead? 1, 2, 3, and we're going to move to there.
So you can protect final boss.
Seed well, so
Now I get extra dice. Okay, and that is Maximus.
So Hexer is first going to try to evade retro on Luna.
Yep. You should be able to do this. You've got
Evade retro is 3 yellow.
You've got 3 shots at it.
Not that way.
You do get a self boop though.
Boop.
Yep. You've got 2 more shots at it. There,
Bang.
there you go.
We're pushed here.
And you've got a
I
self
boop
boop.
here. I spend 2 movement to skitter into here.
Yep. So that is going to be 3 victory points for
Full
you.
triple.
Nothing I can do about that. I'm having a terrible game.
Helps that I had the ideal Ziggurat well protected on all sides.
Well, and it also helped that you have been rolling really good and I have been rolling
admittedly, my
really
dice have been
bad.
super hot. A good game, by the way.
So that is 1 card for me, but 2 for you.
Okay. So where would you like the zone to be?
That is a good question.
A couple zones that aren't near me.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it here.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Right.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Let's do this.
All right.
Moving on to round 3, turn 1.
Valkyrie.
Hexer. As underdog, you may have Valkyrie do her thing.
Okay.
This could be painful.
We are gonna spend 2 for. Gonna spend 2 for movement. 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to spend 2 on Frostbite.
To Immobilizzato. Yes, on both.
Yes.
They are both immobilized. Ligong and Hammerhead.
And that will end Valkyrie's turn.
Hexer. Well, that was unexpected. She's going to spend 1 to attempt to evade retro Hammerhead.
Yep. She succeeds
Success and a boop.
1 boop.
Here. And she goes here.
Next up.
We're going to attempt to boop final boss.
Okay. No.
Nothing.
Impressive.
Third point. Booping an obstacle.
Okay.
Success
And 1 self boop.
So that one boops to here. She boops to here.
All right. You got 2 more.
Energy. Really don't like where I am. Movement.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Just flat out moving.
Flat out trying to get into a better placement.
Okie doke.
That's it for turn 1. Moving on to turn 2.
Yeah.
Ligon.
I am still underdog. Legung is going to go poof. Very little that can be done about that. So, Luna is going to.
Couldn't get Hexer far enough.
6,
Couldn't get Hexer
7.
far enough.
Yep. Okay. However, she can't do both because she's still
Still
on
minus
-1
1
energy. Yes. So yeah, we're just gonna haul off and shoot her.
Okay. I'm going to add a yellow to her defensive roll since she doesn't get the extra bonus this time.
I am going to add an orange and a reroll.
I do not get cover.
So that is a red, 2 oranges, automatic success, and the reroll. Still a good roll. Still 2 shields. However,
That's what, 4 stars?
that is 4 stars coming in. And as well, I'm going to spend 2 bangs to nullify one of those shields on top of it.
In that case, I cannot save her. Hex her down.
Okay.
You get a frag and a card.
Hallelujah. Luna doing what she is supposed to do. Obviously, I didn't use the reroll.
Not necessary in that case.
All right. And not enough to do anything else. So that will end Luna's turn.
Okay, Li Gong, the smoke goes away.
Correct.
Sorry, superstitiously arranging my dice.
No problem. but they can be very easily placed. Because immobilizing you doesn't do
Doesn't
much.
slow down very much. Let's do it this way. It's so dangerous. Because I'd like to be able to get away from Valkyrie. That ain't happening.
I mean, you can. You could go, cozy up with Final Boss.
Here's what we're actually going to do. He's going to do 2 points to put his smoke here.
Yep. And teleport into it.
And yeah, I think he is going to see if he can haul off and shoot Final Boss.
You're right.
So he's going to flip. He's going to get 3 orange and an auto crit.
Yep. I have my usual green and a blue. You are down 1 normal success due to being within 4 of Final Boss.
Final Boss. So I
Two
have
shields.
-1. I'm going to reroll this one.
Well, that didn't do much.
So 1 point gets in.
Yep. It basically, the crit gets in. Sadly, I didn't get any bangs, so I can't. Oh no, stunning you wouldn't matter anyways because you're out of range. But 1 point of damage. That's what happens.
And that's going to be it for Lego.
Maximus is not going to boop.
I didn't think so. And I'll flip his Immobilizzato, and that's going to be it for Mr. Golem.
Right. Moving onward. Final boss.
Hammerhead.
Okay.
What you got, boss?
Hammerhead will not go first.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He'd really like to. It would be funny.
No, that would be really funny.
Funny is good.
Okay. We are going to spend 2 for movement
Okay.
so that we can swim move to here.
You've already thrown the obstacle. You don't have that tactic again.
Yep. We are then going to face meet fist on Hammerhead, hopefully dazzling him. No. Luckily, I've got 1 more energy.
So you can swing again.
Yep. No. Darn.
Did you get a switch?
No. Well, I mean, no, not on that
No.
one. His switch is 2 exclamation points.
2 bangs.
Yep.
Ouch.
Not much I can do about that. Let's see. We will use this, though, to stun him.
So stun upon, there it is.
Yes.
Hammerhead.
Activate his general switch. Now, I do still have 2 more movement on me. Heck, I still have 3 more movement on me, thanks.
All you've used is 1 so far.
So we are going to swim move back to here.
Snuggling up to Maximus.
Yep. Pity, would have really liked to have dazzled him, but
It would have been very, very, very.
the dice said no. Okay, that's it for Final Boss.
So in return, Hammerhead, he is at -1 star because he is stunned, but he might as well try to do his thing. So first he's going to attempt to overdose himself. -1 star.
Yep.
Failed, but he did get the switch.
Yes.
Which gives him a poison. He's going to spend a second to overdose again. Only 1, not enough,
Did get the
but he did
switch.
get the switch.
Yep.
There's the second poison. Now he's going to see about falling off and hitting somebody.
Okay. Well, I assume he's hauling off and hit. Well, he could be hauling off and hitting Valkyrie.
Exactly. But in this case, it would be indeed Final Boss.
All right.
Thing number 1, he's going to be displacing to here.
Yep.
Then he's going to be placing himself here. Boop. I should have gone there. Oh well. In any case, I'm still going to be hauling off and
Yes.
smacking him.
Okay.
So this is going to be a green and 2 blue plus 2 stars minus 1 star.
Minus
It's a second star.
star.
So this is going to be a straight up roll for Hammerhead.
I'm going to add a yellow and a reroll to the one.
2 stars. Both stars in.
God damn. And you are already stunned, so I can't re-stun you. So he takes 2 points of damage, and there's not a damn thing I can do about that.
That's me. Dump the 2 poisons.
Ugh.
Hammerhead is finished.
Even with
They flip.
wait a moment. It's too late. I already took the dice off the table. I don't.
Oh, you had a reroll?
I had a reroll. Yeah. Frustrating.
Yes. This is not the dice are blowing the game here.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Hammerhead.
Okay.
Moose, Ashi, and Moose.
Yep.
I'm going to let your Moose go first.
Okay. Well, let's try to spend 3 to wonk you.
Musashi's anti-wonk is a green and a blue.
I have a red, a blue, and a black.
I'm going to throw an orange on this.
Okay.
Get some points back if I can. Ooh! My dice are still doing their thing.
My dice are. I mean, that was a
They're
great
doing their
roll,
thing.
but the problem is that I can't block it.
Yeah. I have a minus
Uh,
1 star.
Oh, that's right. Thank God for the stun, because now you can't just walk away. Because if you would have done one.
I do have a switch though. I can spend 1 shield to do 1 star.
I am
Hold on. So you got
really fucking tempted to just concede at this point. Even though I feel bad about it, but it is just everything is not
yes.
going my way.
the dice have been.
And I think
Terrible.
there is no possible way at this point that I can actually.
Well, you can spend your 2 to move in.
But it won't stop you from actually
also-
getting in and getting more. Yeah, I need to concede.
Okay.
I'm having a horrible game.
So for the introduction of Ziggurat, the dice have interfered with making it be a full, interesting game.
Dice 1, Kella nothing.
Yeah.
But we can see how radically different a Ziggurat game is.
It is.
From it is radically different.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like the way it's going. It's just when the dice are deciding you are not going to be able to do anything, to
Moving it around 4, 5, it would be at best 5-2 for you. Which,
Yeah.
is not really something you can come back from in the final.
No, and I've got damage enough on final boss that he would probably very easily go down in the next round. So,
Yeah.
well, that sucked.
Well, this was our first Ziggurat at the Maui HexaDome.
Better Chica Heroes mocking you.
Cool.
Chica Hero, thank you for mocking us. Thanks for joining us. Let us know if we missed any Ziggurat rules in the comments. Looking at you, Pablo and Jason. So that we want to do this format probably for the next couple of weeks. We'll hopefully do the other scenarios in Witchland as well. And we would also like to pressure Corvus Belli to do a Safe Traders Ziggurat arrangement. Just because I think the format is very interesting.
I mean, I like it as well. I have no complaints about the format. All my complaints today about the fact that I can't
You haven't
roll
rolled
anything
more than
good.
2.
This is the best roll I've had so far.
And that's supposed to be,
That's supposed to be a defensive roll. Ugh. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Once again, we will have this up at youtube.com/shamelessmayhem shortly. Check out our Twitter feed, twitter.com/shamelessmayhem. That's where we do our announcements for when we do new streams and have new videos up on YouTube. And we will have more videos up in the interim, but we will see you again with more Aristeia next week, Saturday.
Have fun, everyone.